Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're playing The Legend of Zelda Oceanhorn, Monster of Uncharted Seas. So put on your PJs and prepare for some cliches. Okay, this isn't actually a Legend of Zelda game, but it's another Zelda-like clone. And this is one that I've actually had my eye on for quite a long time. I just haven't gotten around to it. So I had a poll on my Facebook page not too long ago, and it was between this or Axiom Verge as to which the next side LP was going to be. And this is the one that won. And I'm excited for both those games, so don't think that I'm not going to do the other game, or anytime I have a poll on my Facebook page, don't think that the other games are not ever going to get done. It's just they're not going to get done right now. But right now we have Oceanhorn, and the art style for this, it reminds me a lot of Wind Waker. And from what I've seen so far, it's felt a lot like Wind Waker. It does feel a lot like a Zelda game. That is for sure.
Tonight, and I'm not coming back, kid. My fate is tied to a monster from the depths of time.
How?
Oceanhorn. I hear its horrible sound echoing from the sea. It is coming for me again. This is all happening sooner than I thought.
You're talking without your mouth moving.
Whatever happens next, I'm not going to lose you like I lost your mother. This necklace is the last thing left of her. Keep it close and guard it well. I will give you my old notebook from my travels. It will guide your way to an
that must
island
be
of a friend.
Oceanhorn.
He will help you to prepare for what is coming. I know I'm asking too much of you, but this is the only way to stop Oceanhorn.
Well, if that's the only way to stop Oceanhorn, then why are you going off on your own to fight it when you know that's not gonna work?
Wake up. The time has
Oh,
come.
never mind. We'll figure this out later. Alright, we have a very beautiful looking island. Lots of different layers to this, to these landscapes. It does kind of throw me off, as you'll see in the next couple parts. And in this episode, too. Okay, so the necklace that we're supposed to be keeping... What? I guess we'll go after it. Hermit's Island. Son Cliff. And... yeah, there's the controls. So I'm just checking those out right now. We can turn the camera, but not very far. Like, you have worse of a turn than Breath of Fire 3. A square we can attack with our little stick thingy. And we can interact with objects. Now, some objects end up shaking and moving even when I hit them, but I can't use the action button X to do anything with them, and so that also kind of throws me off a bit too. Each island will come with its own set of challenges, which you'll get blue things for. I'm calling them blue things right now because I haven't learned what they actually are yet. We do need to read 10 signs. That is one of the challenges. It's a sign of the times, as you'll say. And we can pick up stuff, we can throw stuff, we can fight monsters. We can also dash too, so if we press the X button or hold the X button, we will dash, and you'll see the little stamina meter. It will quickly run down. And this being a PS4 game, this means that this is post-commentary Late Night Mega here, with past gameplay me that you're seeing there. So, and given how I'm recording post-commentary, yeah, I have to do post-commentary with PS4 games due to my equipment setup. other introductory things, I should say. Yeah, so given how I do post commentary, I can't always read the text that's on the screen because I'm actually looking at a much smaller screen as I'm doing post commentary. That's just the way that it has to be done for me for now. I say for now, but I'm not in like the biggest rush to change any of this. Although I'd love to be able to do live commentary with PS4 games. I'd really cut down on recording time because these games take me, well, twice as long to record. Speaking of recording time, I'm going to aim for 15 to 20-minute episodes. I might go over a few minutes depending on, context of the game. Hey, it's the Hermit. Oh, yes. So here's our pause menu, and there you can see the challenges on the left side, and then they'll turn into blue crystals when you complete them. That is actually... Yeah, we haven't technically learned that yet. It's actually experience points to get to the next level. We do have a bit of a level up system here. We just have other settings and logs and... Okay. And pressing the big touchpad thingy, is that what I call it? It's kind of a touchpad. That causes the pause menu to come up. Our music died. I need a master key to open that treasure. Well, just lockpick it. Yeah, see how, like, the bookcase is shaking in that when you hit it with the stick? Another thing that really throws me off, especially with all the varied levels of terrain, we do not have a jump button or a jump command, at least not yet. I don't know if we're going to get one. Now, this is a blind playthrough. Yeah, I should mention that. I did play this game for about 15 minutes, probably shortly after I got my PS4, because this is one of the games that I bought a PS4 for. Among, like, all the Final Fantasies and stuff that the PS4 is offering. Yeah, it was Final Fantasy XII was kind of like the final straw or decision maker for me getting the PS4. Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, that is. And I still do not regret it. I'm still very happy with my choice. Alright. So we're reading some signs, just getting some little tips about this. So some of the cliffs you can walk down and you'll actually be able to fall down. And some of them, the game will just be like, nope, there's an invisible wall here. You're not going to fall down from this height. I don't know what determines that, if it's just like set by each specific instance, which is kind of what it feels like. But there might be just a height difference. Yeah, see, I'm like trying to climb up on those things. You can't. You can swim. I'll demonstrate swimming later. These guys, they take quite a lot of smacking in order to knock them out, but they don't really do much else, so just kind of keep, like with that. Why can't I get up that? That seems like the type of thing I should be able to get up. Yeah, there's swimming. You can see our stamina bar goes down as we are swimming in the water. It actually goes down rather quickly in the water. Alright, here's the mine thing. Can I pick that up? Yes, I can. See, some of the jars are hidden in, like, these crates and that. Sometimes you can interact with the objects in those wooden crates and pull them out, like if they're jars and such that you would normally be able to. Other times you might see, like, other pieces of wood in those wooden crates. They'll wiggle and stuff when you smack the crate, but you can't actually pull them out or use them for anything. I find that weird. The music here is very pleasant, very island-like. Yeah, that's about what I would expect. These graphics totally look like they could fit in a Zelda game. Yeah, this is kind of the view that our camera is stuck at. And you're gonna see me due to the nature of the layouts of these lands, you're going to see me backtracking quite a bit, trying to collect, everything that we can collect. Right now we just have coins, the blue crystals, which are experience points. And see, there's a treasure. Why can't you just hop up, get the treasure? We can do that. I did not mean to do that. So yeah, sometimes when you get close enough to an object, specifically a doorway or ladder or person to talk to, and you're trying to grab another object, if you see that big X appear over the person, and you press X, you're going to interact with that person or that doorway, and not the object that I was trying to grab, like a jar or whatever. That will happen to me on some instances. So look, I can shake that stuff. Now we can pick up and throw the stool. Why not? My coin just got stuck in the tree. Nothing I can do about that. Okay. Kind of weird physics on that part. But now we can drop down here. Past gameplay, maybe you want to drop down there. Yeah, drop down there, and now we can get this treasure. Oh, please do not tell me we're going to spin around like that every time. Yeah, see there, we're told it's experience points. Yay. We're not going to spin around like that for every treasure we get. Just some of them. Again, it feels kind of inconsistent. There's a checkpoint. So the checkpoints will end up saving our progress and such. Although I think you can stop your game at any point and it will be saved. But the checkpoints are saved as far as the death of your character goes. Which is about to become kind of important. So I feel like there's secret spots we can maybe swim to. This is a really bad idea, by the way. Yeah, look how quickly our stamina drains. And that actually counts as a death. You'll see when you take a death, you lose some of your experience. At least I'm pretty sure we did. I don't know how much we had before. But it's okay. So, yeah. The idea is do not play around in the water. There's all sorts of objects that you can pick up. Which, again, is just going to lead me to trying to interact with everything. And those purple coral-like things, we can smack them. Sometimes you'll get a heart or a coin. Another thing I've noticed, I don't think you get a heart if you're not missing any hearts. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think I've gotten any. No, we can just... It just completely dissolved. Okay. Oh, we can press the X button to push objects. Okay, so that's a switch that we need to have something set on, but instead of pushing the box, I'm going to pick up this barrel and just drop it. The drop versus throw physics, again, it acts a lot like a Zelda game. So if you're not moving, it'll give you the drop prompt on the X button. If you are moving, it'll be throw. Just like the 3D Zeldas. Here, you can't run off, and again, invisible walls. I'm guessing that those invisible walls are going to exist. I guess they're not completely invisible if you're looking at the mini-map that I hardly ever look at. But, I'm going to say invisible walls, from what I'm gathering mechanic-wise, is going to prevent you from going somewhere that would end up... that you wouldn't be able to get back from. I think that just seems to be like a general rule of how this ledge climbing and such works. Kind of a quiet and empty cave, but it's a first cave. Oh, speaking of weird physics, we have a bat that's flying in the air there, like it just doesn't care. Okay, it's not going to come interact with me yet. Oh, so our other challenges, we're supposed to get 25 coins, talk to 10 signs, or read 10 signs. There's our reading 10 signs. It's a sign of the times. I think I already made that joke. Yeah, each island from what I've played so far... Yeah, see, it doesn't look like I should have been able to hit him half the time. The physics and mechanics on flying enemies like that, I find it weird. But it seems to work more in our favor, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. Okay, so we got to get both of these down. I wonder if you have to continually press both. Technically, but we can also just run fast. Hey, we got the necklace back. And another spinny treasure, so it must be important. It is our sword and shield. How did our father's sword and shield get stuck in that treasure chest from when he took it to leave to go fight Oceanhorn? The game's not going to tell us that. Hey! We leveled up. We got 10 coins, and that completed the other challenge, so we got more experience for that. So that's all challenges on this island completed. Thus far, from what I've seen, I'm only 3 gameplay episodes into this. I like to keep somewhat close between gameplay and commentary, just so I can keep, you know, the commentary and gameplay synced up kind of fresh in my mind. So I'm going to try to not get more than like 5 to 7 parts ahead, gameplay-wise, as opposed to commentary. So, yeah, from what I've seen thus far, I'm going to try and do all of the challenges. And we can push that box off, and yeah, that's all for that. And we come over here, and we can get this treasure. Yeah, more money. Always a welcome sight. I have no idea how much money we're going to... Well, I do have an idea of how much money we're going to be spending, but I'm going to try to keep my commentary as relegated to not future episode spoilers as I can. So I have an idea of how much money we're going to need to spend, at least in some parts. But you guys don't. And past gameplay me didn't at this point, so I'm not going to tell you. You're just going to have to watch the LP and find out.
Ago, these islands were the mighty kingdom of Arcadia.
Oh, okay.
The Age of Enlightenment led Arcadians to outstanding scientific discoveries.
This isn't going to be like the
Magic,
Arcadia from the
gravity,
Mega Man Zero series, is it?
A foul war began as Dark Lord Mesmeroth, who had once been a promising candidate for an Archmage, led dire folk armies to a war against Arcadia.
Yeah, great.
With the aid of his dark magic and the dire folk, Mesmeroth dug deep into the ground and brought to daylight something that should have stayed in the depths of the earth. Triloth, a mass of dark energy left over from the creation of the world. Black boats arrived to the gates of Arcadia, carrying the dark energy Triloth. Soon the light from the world and from the hearts of men faded. The once flourishing society disappeared into the darkness. After the catastrophe, 3 sea monsters appeared. One of them was Oceanhorn.
Well, what happened to the other 2?
Oh, it is a vile creature, born under the dark burning light of Triloth. Although all of these monsters were powerful, only one has survived up to this day.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I should just let the plot kind of explain some things before asking a bunch of hasty, logical questions. Because what past gameplay me was thinking during this is, okay, well, so is this going to be part of a trilogy where we only fight Oceanhorn, but then we have a second game where we fight another one? I have seen that there's a second Oceanhorn in the works, which also got me excited to play this game too. We have new monsters. These monsters were not here before. They're dying a lot quicker to our sword. That's neat. Alright, but we're going to at least get back up to my tent area, and then we're going to end the episode off. So I'll see you next time, where probably bad things will happen.